Hi Aquarius, welcome to your August reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. If this reading doesn't resonate right away, maybe something that happens down the line. If you'd like, you can keep this in your back pocket or come back at a later time. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages may come through for you guys for the month of August, see what you guys could be currently doing or what you can expect. Get some inside wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for my Aquarians. I hope you guys are doing good. If you guys are interested, you can check me out on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, let's start off with some animal oracle messages. Get a feel for the energy of August 2021. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for my Aquarians, please, in August? We just had the full moon in Aquarius on Friday, not too long ago. It was a couple days ago. And we actually have another full moon in Aquarius. I can't remember the date, but we got 2 full moons in Aquarius. So I hope you guys are doing okay, especially for my Aquarius moons out there. Ooh, we got a gazelle. A gazelle. The gazelle. We got the gazelle. Ooh. Take a nice deep breath, Aquarius. You may have some anxiety that you've been dealing with, or August, you may have moments where you're really in your head and you're needing to come down from the clouds and ground yourselves, okay? I think it's so important that you guys are in your comforts this month. Be around your loved ones, your friends, your family, and even just by yourself, your own company. Sometimes, that's all you really need is you, yourself, and a bottle of wine. I'm just kidding. But I mean, that might be for someone. The gazelle does mention to be around your comforts, to be in cozy homes, some good food, your favorite drink, and just to have a nice, easy going, calm night for yourself, right? Try to be in the present moment. I know that might be hard. The gazelle sometimes has the energy of kind of nitpicking apart yourself, being your worst critic, things like that. So just be gentle, be compassionate to yourself. You guys kind of are going through a little bit, but let's just see what else needs to come out. This is fire energy. Some of you may have some strong fire placements in your chart. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021. Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021? Any messages? There we go. We have... Oh! Oh my god, we have the scorpion flying right out and the whale. This card, the scorpion, the fire ant, the hyena, and the panther. Those 4 cards have been reoccurring cards in the animal spirit deck for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't even know, man. Your last reading, the panther came out. This reading, we have the scorpion. Similar energies, Lots of fire and a little bit of water. We also got the buffalo. So again, whatever these things are that you are dealing with or confronting, struggles, people, scenarios, anything, you are overcoming it. It's just asking you to ground yourself. Wow, we have the phoenix underneath the buffalo. So you guys, and there's the fire ant. Speaking of the devil and the sea serpent, it's okay. We have a lot of cards. I just kind of want to talk about it. There's the energy of you guys wrapping up some pretty significant chapters of your life, pretty important lessons and cycles. This might even been highlighted, if I can speak, with the full moon in Aquarius, right? Some of you maybe really felt that. Sorry, Luna's being loud as fuck. She's with me today. Learning to keep your cool, even when situations are really testing your patience, asking yourself, is this really worth fighting for? Is this really worth my time, my energy? Is it really worth me trying to prove my point or trying to make them understand my side? Luna, can you stop? Thank you. It's nap time. She'll give me those whale eyes, she'll be looking right over me I see you. It's shh, night time. Anyways, so distracting. There's going to be lots of opportunities coming up in the month of August that are very important for you and your personal growth. Lots of chances for you guys to grow and evolve, to really integrate all the lessons that you've learned, that you've gone through, and basically show what you know, right? It's pretty intense, but Just stay grounded. You don't seem very fazed by this. Whatever these things are that are coming up, situations, people, drama, whatever, you're pretty calm for the most part. You're trusting every step of this journey. Every little twist, every little turn going down on this road. For the most part, you're handling it quite well. There might be moments, like I said, there might be moments where you catch yourself, maybe you're a little bit in your head, a little bit worked up, a little bit anxious, trying to figure out what your next step is, trying to stay ahead of the game, not trying to fall back or fall behind or be caught off guard, right? So you guys are highly alert. You guys are super aware of your surroundings, and I feel like things are very unpredictable right now. Like, things could change very quickly, unexpectedly, and so you guys, like, it's important for you to remain grounded yet flexible. And I always try to say that. It's just like, ground yourself, but also be open to the changes and allow yourself to adjust quickly. You got this. Now, with the Scorpion coming out, kind of ties in with perhaps the last few readings you guys have had. The Scorpion does talk about the energy of feeling a bit of resentment towards someone or something regarding your past. Like, there's a situation that's on your mind, something that has already happened, right? This is something that's already went down, whether it was recently or a little while back. Whatever this was, it's on your mind, and there's still like a lot of frustration, maybe a little bit of anger, or even just anxiety when it comes to a certain situation. You're trying to heal from it, yeah, and you are. It's just, there's more work that needs to be done, and you know it. I feel like maybe the situation calls for honesty and maybe even forgiveness. And I know a lot of you probably don't want to hear that. Like, oh no, they screwed me over, they broke my heart, they did this, they betrayed me, they stole from me, they did this. I get it, 100%. And forgiveness is not easy, but it's not for their sake, it's for your sake. I want to call you Scorpio. I just did Scorpio, this is Scorpion. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart. They are your fellow fixed sign, fixed sister, right? Anyways, it may be very difficult. It may be a struggle for you guys to let go or overcome. And so that's going to be a process. But this is for you. It's for your own sake, so that you guys can live a more peaceful, freeing life in the future, right? So that you don't have to let the past dictate your future, where you don't have to hold on to these burdens and baggage and, grudges. Like, it's just, at some point in your life, you're going to have to let it go, because all it does really, it's adding extra weight onto you. Imagine like you're climbing up a mountain and you got a backpack. It's filled with all these different things, but these burdens and these hurts and these betrayals and all these negative experiences that you've gone through, those are extra bricks in your bag. And as you're walking up the mountain, it's really difficult carrying all that extra weight that you no longer really need to keep with you, right? That is a choice. And obviously, it's not going to be the easiest to just drop it immediately, but with time and with effort, right? Because healing takes place if you put the work in. People say time heals, but that's actually not true. Time makes you forget. Time also makes you almost like forget all the bad things that happen, and you look at more of the positive things. Like, let's just talk about, like, if this is a relationship, for example, you and your ex-boo, right? Maybe they were really toxic to you. Maybe they said some really hurtful things, and maybe you and this person would always argue, right? This is just one example. And, you break up as time goes on. You kind of forget about all the bad things that person put you through. And so maybe you might find yourself looking back at it and you're like, oh, maybe it wasn't as bad. Like, I remember there were lots of good times. And we tend to kind of like over romanticize bad times, and we kind of forget what we actually really went through. We kind of forget about it. Our brain really does play tricks on us. Anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. I apologize. My brain today, in one ear, out the other. I don't know. I had a message that was kind of come through, but maybe that's just something you guys have found yourself doing. It's like, it's just been a difficult time fully surrendering, fully accepting / fully releasing, letting something go. And, something may still hurt. Something may still sting. You still got that scar from that experience. It's not going to just go away all of a sudden. But with forgiveness, for your sake, not for their sake, for your sake, Aquarius, that's what's going to set you free. And that's going to be something that you have to work on. And that's going to require you guys to dive deeply with the whale. This calls for compassion. This calls for absolute patience. And tapping into that wisdom that you have within you. Some deep emotional things coming up in August. Nothing bad, but I think it's just bringing you guys to some sort of awareness of what needs to be released, what needs to be healed, so that you can move forward and so that blessings can come right in, right? Because you have less space being occupied, you got more room for better things to come in. So it's kind of just like taking out the trash. Taking out the trash, right? The trash bin is full. Now it's time to empty it, right? Clear it out. And, you know, from the kitchen to the door, it may be a heavy bag, right? Heavy load of shit. But you got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. Taking out the trash. All right, let me pull some tarot messages. Look at here at the bottom of the deck. We have Justice. All right, Libra energy. The scales will balance. The scales will balance. Justice will be served. Sweet, sweet karma. All right, let's see. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021. Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021? What's going on for my Aquarians for this month? Any messages, please, for my Aquarians in the month of August 2021? Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Whoa, these are like very slippery. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021. What's going on for my Aquarians? What do you need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021? Okay. Okay, that didn't come up for a reason. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2021. There we go. Oh, we have the Four of Cups reverse falling out. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of August 2021. We also have the Three of Cups. Nice, nice. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2021. The Magician, this actually fell right on top of the Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, so I'm going to keep that there. And I want to get one more for Aquarius in August 2021. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August. It's so weird. These cards are like wanting to come out, but it's like, nope, nope. Any other messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2021? Any other messages for Aquarius? This might be it. Nope, that didn't come out for a reason. Oh, there we go. Oh, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay. And we have the Emperor, the Sun, and the Six of Swords, and the Chariot. Woo, woo. Gotta get an amen. Amen. Okay, we got quite a bit of major arcana coming through in this spread. I'm liking it a lot. We have Aries energy as well as Leo and Cancerian energy. We have some water, a little bit of earth, and like just a little nugget of air. All right, this is the only air we have throughout this entire read. So, Aquarius, you see things exactly as they are. Four of Cups reversed. So when we look at this card upright, this could have been you a while ago, right? Kind of just in your feelings, maybe feeling a little bit sorry for yourself about what you went through, you know, really just allowing yourself to feel your emotions. There's something there that you didn't understand fully, maybe you didn't understand the lesson as to why this happened, why you were stung, why something had to come to an end, why you had to leave something behind, why you had to let something go, things like that. Maybe you didn't understand why, but now you do. You have come to terms with your past and why some things just aren't meant to last. You see the lesson, you see it exactly as it is, and you really have just reached this point of acceptance, and you're working on letting it go, and you're working on releasing the baggage. Like I was saying, you know, walking up that mountain with the bricks, it's heavy after a while, and you're like, oh, but I don't want to let it go, right? I don't want to let it go, otherwise they win. But it's like, no, they still have power over you. you choosing to let go of that baggage. That's you taking your power back. That's what's going on here. It's like you guys recognizing, I have a choice. I don't have to let this carry on with me moving forward. I don't have to keep this on me anymore. I don't have to hold on to this. You guys are recognizing there's no point in carrying this shit with you moving forward. Like, there's no point in keeping the trash, right? Like I said, taking the trash out, you gotta empty it. That's what you're doing here. You're like, why would I keep this trash, just for it to sit and collect dust? No. I'm getting rid of it. See ya. It's garbage day tomorrow. Maybe some of you are emptying out your trash right now. Anyways, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Magician. These two cards. The Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, the Magician actually fell right on top of these two. So I would say that this is like a combination. We'll talk about that after. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this could be revolving around something like a family or someone you built a foundation with, spent lots of time, energy, even money. Some of you feel like time was wasted, but it's not. I know it may feel like it, and I know it's just like, man, I can't get those years back. I can't get that money back. I can't get that time, that love, that this, that. I can't get it back. No, but you can move forward. You don't have to give any more time or energy to this anymore. Every single time you think about what this person has done to you, you're feeding more energy into this, right? So you're tired of it. You feel like you wasted all this time. You have a choice. You don't have to waste any more time. You don't have to waste a single moment on this person any longer, or this situation. I'm getting more like a person, though. I don't know why. I felt that energy, so we'll go with it. But apply it to your situation, of course. But it does feel more like a person that you could have dealt with. Anyways, Ten of Pentacles reverse. The foundation's no longer there. I feel like there could have been definitely a major ending that's happened. It's over. It's done with. And it's just about picking up the pieces and moving on. And you're not going to take those broken pieces and try to rebuild what you used to have. No, what you got to do with those broken pieces is build something completely different, right? It's not about trying to go back to how it used to be. It's about adjusting and doing things differently moving forward instead of repeating history, repeating the past, right? So with this Ten of Pentacles reverse, you're not going to rebuild the same foundation. Yeah, you'll rebuild and you'll start fresh and you have a clean slate, but you're not going to repeat the past. You're not going to do things the same way. You learnt your lesson. You're applying that wisdom. And you're not going to, like I said, repeat history. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Maybe someone was using you regarding your finances, your money, things like that. Anyways, that's over and done with. You see it for exactly as it is. You guys are just focusing on moving forward, really. Like, the rest of this reading just feels so positive. It feels so good, Aquarius. I'm loving it. So, look at you guys, grounded, in creation mode. You guys have focused a lot on healing and making peace and reaching this point in your life of acceptance. And, it feels really positive. You guys are right on track of the direction you're going down, where you're headed, and what you're doing. And I think you have lots of support around you, friends, family. There might be lots of opportunities coming up in the month of August of celebrating and going out and reuniting with your loved ones and those that you care about. I feel like there is just like, hey, this card's come out for you? Did it come out for Scorpio? I think it did. And it came out for Leo. So the Three of Cups so far for these August readings is come out for every single read. This is the third one. So August is a time of celebration. August is a time of having fun, letting loose, enjoying some good times with friends, family, having some barbecue, some good food, some good drinks, right? Like the gazelle. Cozy home, good food, some drinks, and just having a good time, being in the present moment, not worried about the past, not worried about the future, really just being right here, right now, and focusing on what it is that you want for yourself moving forward. The Magician. You have all these different options of what it is that you could create, and now it's about rebuilding this foundation. Ten of Pentacles reverse, right? That's came crashing down. It's over. It's done with. Now it's time to rebuild. Now it's time to figure out what you want for yourself moving forward. You want love. You want harmony. You want peace. You want blessings. Okay, awesome. Set that intention. Move towards it. Make those adjustments. If you got to remove certain things, you got to let some things go. If you got to work on healing, forgiving, releasing, whatever it is that you got to do, taking out the trash, that's what you got to do, Aquarius. And I'm almost okay. That's so funny. Now this may not apply for many people, but for those that, like, this is such a, like, not even tied in with really any of these cards, but it just, like, reminded me of something that just came to mind. It's like, you know, when you get married, you have, like, the big celebration. You're like, yeah, like, we're married. It's almost like for those that have, like, recently gotten a divorce or, like, broken up with someone or had, like, a split, it's almost like you're doing the same, like, you're celebrating the split or like, I don't know, man. That just really came to me. I was just like, it's like you guys are throwing a divorce party or some shit. Oh, man. That's kind of funny. Maybe not, but yeah, I don't know. Just find the joke. Find the humor, y'all. Okay? So, then we have the Emperor, the Sun, Six of Swords, and the Chariot. So, there's already a lot of movement about the future. You guys are focusing on moving on, right? Moving on to this next chapter. Are you moving physically? Some of you may. Some of you might be picking up your shit and going somewhere else, traveling across seas, maybe across the world, maybe to a different state, different province, different country. That's for some, right? We have lots of travel, lots of movement. Some of you literally putting physical distance between you and a person you broke away from. That could be for some. Maybe it's that trickster from the last reading we did. But there is major movement, and, you know, with this change in direction and the shift that you're moving down, there will be some twists and turns, kind of like that buffalo energy that I was saying, but having trust in every direction, trusting yourself, trusting your ability, knowing that you will always be okay, and no matter what happens, at the end of the day, no matter how bad things could get, hear me out, nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever, right? There will be some twists and turns, and, you know, the road might be a little bumpy. This is not smooth water. They're actually sledding on ice here in the Six of Swords. And you're being led by, what is this? A seal. Okay, but you're taking action moving forward. Towards what, you may ask? What am I moving towards? Guess what? You're moving towards the Sun and the Emperor. Taking back control over your life. Taking your power back, taking your strength back, and opening yourself up to the world and what the world has to offer. Wow. Just look at these cards. How stunning. I love it. No more excuses. No more settling for less. No more tolerating any less than what you deserve. You guys are recognizing and remembering your worth. And you're not afraid to start fresh. You're not afraid to start over. Because even though you're starting fresh, even though you are rebuilding, even though you are having a complete fresh slate, you are not starting from nothing. Right? Like I said, you got all that wisdom, all those experiences and lessons that you've learned and gone through. And now, as you rebuild this new life, everything's going to be completely different. And you're going to be so happy. You already probably are feeling it. You're probably feeling really excited. It's like, you know, when you made the right decision, leaving behind a toxic relationship, friendship, job, anything, in that case that was making you miserable, you leave it behind and you feel relief when your skin starts clearing up, when you have less gray hair. It's just like, damn, you know that was the best decision. When your body feels even better, you feel better mentally, emotionally. That's when you know you made the right choice. Alright, let me pull a fairy message for you guys. Any fairy messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021 regarding this reading? Any fairy messages, please, for my Aquarians? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any fairy messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this reading for August 2021? Any fairy messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021 regarding this reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any fairy messages? Okay, it doesn't want to shuffle anymore, so let's see what the message is. Any fairy messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Wow, what do we have here? Epona's Wild Daughter, number 54. Give me a second. This looks like an owl. This talks about wisdom. And I feel support as well. Intuition. And kind of like flying high. Not letting these crappy situations drag you down. Like, I don't know, I just feel like very peaceful from this. Like, protection too. I'm gonna get the book because I'm not too familiar with this card. Number 54. Inner shadows, nightmare, depression, madness, and growth. In the bleakest part of the night, Dorcha comes wearing her crown of fairy stars. She kneels on the ancient owl, bearer of the hidden wisdom of the night. And, facing into the past with a clear, unflinching gaze, she holds us. We are immobile, inwardly focused by her confronting yet implacable, light-filled hands. She asks riddles that often seem impossible to answer at first, and yet she will not let us go until we find solutions within ourselves. She is one of the great teachers of fairy, but her method of teaching makes Socrates' questions look like child's play. We must expect this of Dorcha, because her lessons are about the shadow sides of ourselves, the things we fear, our insecurities, self-doubts, and denials. She's a practitioner of tough love therapy. Dorcha is the wild daughter of Epona, lady of the horse and the moon. She takes us through the dark, hidden side of ourselves into healing and fulfillment. From the temporary madness of rage, premenstrual tension, or great stress of the deeper and longer psychosis, she drives us on the journey through our internal hells. When we complete the journey, we are transfigured and transformed, transcending our old selves. We can never be frightened by that darkness again, whether our own or that of others. But until that journey is fully complete, we exist in a state of vulnerability, which is where most of us are most of the time. Notice, please, that she is here and not her more gentle sister, Leist, who wears a crown of stars, a mark of service, compassion, and great wisdom. Dorcha's element is moonlight, the fifth element which tempers and tests the spirit through her teaching of our inner conflicts and struggles become as they are resolved with our greatest strengths. Epona's wild daughter Dorcha is the Sphinx whose riddles must be answered lest we otherwise be destroyed by our own internal conflicts. Dorcha reminds us that we cannot go forward until we face something buried within us that's holding us back. That is literally the scorpion, because this is like something within you that you haven't fully released or let go of, right? Maybe there's a bit of a conflict there. So something that's been holding us back. Her presence in a reading tells us that finding and working through this is a task of some urgency. We can expect help in this from other people, from the fairies, and from our dreams, but we must be open to these difficult questions and answers and be ready to face things about ourselves that we are not as we would wish them to be. She urges us to heal the unresolved issue about who we really are and what we truly want to be. This is part of the required course in self-transformation that we are all enrolled here on planet Earth. The answers of her riddles often come in sudden bursts of enlightenment, like the solution to Zen Cone. We may even watch a leaf fall or catch a glimpse of the tiny silver of the new moon in the sky and suddenly be hit by the answer. Before that happens, we usually work long and hard upon the question, searching and digging for an answer. The realization, when we really have it, will be transformative. We will no longer be the people that we once were. And that's very similar with the phoenix, the fire ant, and the sea serpent, right? Needing to acknowledge whatever this is that's been beneath you, perhaps eating away at you, really having a big effect on you, right? Needing to work on releasing, feeling, forgiving, acceptance, right? As you are doing that, and it's uncomfortable, and you have to look at some things that you probably don't want to look at, but when you do that, Phoenix, you guys, transform to something else. You can't go back to who you used to be, right? It takes a lot of strength and courage to do that, but it's what's required here. Woo! Okay, let me grab a couple Tikashi messages and wrap this up for you guys. Any Tikashi messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021? Any Tikashi messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for their August spread, August reading? August 2021. Any Tikashi messages for Aquarius regarding this reading? Oh, do we have a card fallout? Nope. Thought we did, but we didn't. Tikashi messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus In August 2021, any Tikashi messages for Aquarius. There we go. What do we have here? Compassion, yeah. Oh. Okay, we have another one on the floor. Tenacity and trust. Okay. Compassion. Allow tenderness and kindness into your thoughts and actions and soften your attitude towards yourself and others. Feel how good it is to be kind to yourself. Lovingly acknowledge the journey of others. You can be there for them with understanding and support. Let go of sympathy and allow compassion. Allow the feminine energy of gentleness to enter your daily life. Trust. No fear. Trust yourself, your knowing, your intuition, your wholeness. Move with certainty. Be sure of yourself. Now may be decision time. It's only fear that could hold you back now. When you know that there's no such thing as a wrong decision, you will trust yourself joyfully. It is time to trust in the process of growth. Let go, allow, and flow. You might just enjoy it. And tenacity. Acknowledge your staying power, your courage, and determination. Feel good about the adversities that have created the strength of tenacity within you. Hold on, be strong, but stop short of being stubborn, especially when you're being oppressed by anyone. Great forces are at work to bring you wonderful changes. Well, there are major changes you guys are going through. It's important, maybe a bit uncomfortable, may bring up some things that you weren't expecting. But it is necessary, and it's happening for your own sake, your own peace, and just overall living a more happier, freeing life, right? So, it's pretty intense. August is an intense one. We do have 2 full moons in Aquarius, right? We just had one. We have another one coming up. You guys are kind of, like, getting, like, wham, like, of all these deep things, emotions, and, like, things are coming up, right? To be cleansed, to be purified, purged. It's happening for a reason, but I bet by the end of this season, Virgo season, you guys will probably feel a lot better. So, yeah. Anyways, Aquarius, that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. You can always turn on the bell so that you're notified when I upload in the future. If you guys are interested, you can check me out on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.